Warning. Following unboxing shenanigans are performed by trained professionals of chaos. IndieRPM and the Curio Hunter are not responsible for rare card envy or the spontaneous sudden urge to buy an entire case of trading cards. Their mission: to open card packs so you don't have to. They're here to show you what's inside before you buy, especially those non-sport trading cards you love. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the madness. Interact with the boys live and enter for a chance to be their weekly winner. You've been warned. Let's unbox the universe.
Hey, Dad! Hey, Dad!
Unbox the Universe.
Probably release a video with detailed instructions on how you can enter and how we'll do the selection and go from there. And we've been watching some others on how to do it to get some ideas, so be looking for that. It'll be coming pretty soon. But again, you're looking at the whole IT department around here, and so we'll get to it when we can.
To reiterate, because I apologize, the mic was still off, so they caught about 2/3 of what you had to say. We are finally dipping our toes into a giveaway, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And this is our first pit, which I don't think that they caught. This is a 9.5 Mickey Mouse graded by SGC. Is that correct? This is going to be our giveaway for the month of January. Is that the plan?
Well, I think it was more because we had hit a certain number of subscribers.
Well, we did. So on YouTube, we are at 1,300. I believe the Curio Hunter has seen substantial growth. Where are you at?
I'm at about 1,100.
Yeah. So for, we'll call it 8 weeks, if that. 7 weeks. 7 weeks. We're growing real steady. A little over 9,000 followers here on TikTok.
So thank you, and please keep telling your friends. We hope that this is something that will continue to grow, and we hope that you find value in this content.
Mm-hmm.
So, moving on to tonight's unboxing. Now, this is a gift. Do I need to leave this up there, I wonder?
Yeah.
So this is a gift that was sent in from Larry from Illinois, one of our very first viewers, and
one of our first subscribers, I think. Yeah, on YouTube.
And of course, so he has sent in like a little gift package. We were thinking about doing it before Christmas, and then kind of realized maybe it was supposed to be a Christmas gift, so we put it off a little bit, and so now we're circling back to that. Although he sent us a lot, so we may end up having to do it over the course of a couple of different shows. But essentially, he sent us in The Mummy Returns, and we've got we've got the base set. So that is like 81, something like that, 81 cards. So it's like one of everything. So we will show those off at a later date. But in the meantime, tonight we've got 8 packs of the Mummy Returns cards. And it is one of my favorite movies, actually. I really enjoyed the original one. I like the Mummy Returns. Scorpion King ain't bad. Kind of trailed off a little bit there. They changed some of the lead actresses and stuff, and
well, I feel like Brandon
Fraser has made a comeback.
Oh,
though.
yeah,
I mean, like there's a cult following for him, and I've always liked him as an actor, so I hope he does more. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah. Didn't he win an Academy Award for The Whale? I think so. Best actor. Yeah. I was glad to see him back. I've always been such a big fan of him. While I'm at it, I'm going to give a shout out. We actually have basically wrangled one of our friends. We're very blessed tonight to have a good friend of ours. So I'm going to try to turn the camera. I'm going to turn this one.
Oh boy.
Give me just a second here. I'll spin this thing around. Get him on camera. So this is Mr. Damon Mitchell.
What's going on?
He is helping us do production tonight. But that's not why he's really here. We're here for an interview that we will have coming up on our YouTube channel with Damon about his career as an independent musician. And but we want to thank Damon. If you happen to hear a strange voice hollering out that you guys are talking to us in the chat, it may be Damon alerting us to that. So
Hey.
we want to thank you guys for that.
So, one of the things about these card packs, and we don't know yet how many cards are in each pack, but it says look for randomly inserted Pieceworks and autographed cards, and I believe this is made by Inkworks. So part of the things that Larry had sent in to us was this is one of the Pieceworks cards, and it's from Oded Fair, and they basically took some of the costumes that the different actors wore, cut them up, put little swatches.
A pool. Larry sent us a pool.
He sent us there's a little bit of everything here. I mean, we've got.
Is he a big fan of the Mummy? I take it then.
I don't know, or maybe he knows that I'm a big fan of the Mummy.
Are you a big fan?
I am.
Okay.
It's one of. I mean, yeah. I watched it a lot.
Okay.
And stuff. So that is an example of what would be a hit, and one of the things that we're looking for, and it's a costume card. It says on the back, item featured is a piece of the authentic costume pictured here, worn by Oded Fair as Ardeth Bay in The Mummy Returns. So
okay.
And he sent us 2 other things as well.
Oh, did he really?
And so other things when it talked about the autograph thing. So here's actually an autograph card from Ardeth Bay.
Oh wow.
That he sent in to us.
Kind of looks like you, Damon. little darker hair,
little facial tattoos there. Little ancient protector of the relics. Please do. And then we've also have one from Patricia Velasquez as Anuxinamun. So right off the bat, we're doing really well. We've basically been spoiled, and I think that's. So all we can do is say thank you very much to Larry from Illinois.
We should send Larry a shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Larry, you get a shirt coming from Curio Hunter and myself. But great point. I'm prompting here. If you go to unboxtheuniverse.com, you can find all of our merch. We have t-shirts, hats, mugs, all kinds of paraphernalia, and a really cool shirt, which we'll hook Larry up here with.
It's been a while since we've done a plug, so we're just getting back into the swing of things here.
Felt natural.
All right, so we've got 8 packs for tonight, and he sent us a ton. So we'll probably have a couple episodes of this, unless we start hitting a bunch of hits, and we may get a little excited and start doing more a little sooner. But you want to go ahead and divide those up?
So for Damon and our new viewers that don't know this, we have this running gag between the Curio Hunter and myself. It's statistically, you add up who was to pull the best cards. Overwhelmingly, it has been Robert. Mm-hmm. So I've come up with a few different methods of trying to even the odds. We have made it where I get to disperse the cards. We divided up.
He's shuffling.
If you
sleight of hand, maybe
to go back and watch the episode a second time, you will see while he was talking, I was sitting there shuffling them up just to sort of divide it. And I think we'll do 4 apiece.
I have the scissors.
Oh, anywhere. You know what?
We're losing lights. We'll get our IT department on that. And hope for the best.
Well, I thought they were sitting right. Mr. Top drawer there, Mr. Mitchell. Are they blue-handled scissors?
Oh, there's some old school ones here.
That'll work. Just don't cut yourself.
Right? Well, we'll see. Worse than cutting myself, let's not cut any cards.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, that's the big fear here. If all else fails, I may just have to rip some packs.
There we go.
And go that route. So.
All right. So Curio likes to cut his cards open. I have found that if you take the bottom of the pack, and by no means are we experts in this in any form, but oh wow, this one's already sort of open.
Nice.
I feel like it was begging.
Yeah, these are easy to open, and I don't know exactly how old these are. Do they have it?
Well, the movie came out 37 years ago, so I'm guessing.
I think you're a little off, but maybe close.
Okay.
All right. So,
now, another running gag that we have here on Unbox the Universe is Curio Hunter likes to get cards that I cannot pronounce the names of. And I would imagine with a bunch of Egyptian names, I'm going to struggle, but that's part of the fun of the show, is watching me struggle through these. Can I go first?
Sure.
You went first last time. This is Imhotep, and I believe that's some actual mummy.
Imhotep. Yep.
I knew that one. So there. Oh, little spinner stop there. Let's get that going. That's first for me. Just a little bit of description on the back. Yeah.
We got Brendan Fraser, and this is within the key room.
Oh my gosh. I can see the names on the back of these cards. They're not good. I mean, they're fine names. Mila, I think. That's what we got next. Was she?
We got Key to the Past.
Not who I thought. Okay. Minjai and Anubis. If I don't show the backside of the card, people will never know if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly or not. Unless you're a diehard fan like Curio here, and he probably already knew. Okay.
I wouldn't exactly say diehard, because at this point my memory will start to fade.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Terror and sudden death. It doesn't appear to be death to... Oh, okay, I guess. The one girl's there and a little boy that's scared, so yep, I get it. Okay.
This card's titled Baywatch.
Is that,
Our Death Bay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Key to the Past.
So this is making me want to watch the movie again.
Is it?
I mean, it's been a while. It really has.
You know a movie that just sort of reminds me of? Maybe it's just the bald guy here that's giving me these vibes. But there was a movie called The Phantom with Billy Zane in it. It was a superhero movie set in the 40s. He wears this purple costume. Real interesting, but as soon as I seen this is the final battle begins.
Have they redone that lately?
No, they haven't.
haven't?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to even read what the card is. This is
Battle
to the Death.
This last one is Within the Key. So that's it for pack one for me. I didn't have any
Need against Tate. All right, same here.
So we're still 0-0. Some interesting cards. Was there anything in here that really piqued my interest? Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Other than
That's all right. That's
it's
part
bringing
of it.
back, like I said, a lot of memories of the
Did you say we have
movie.
a full base set of this? So we,
Yes.
we
Yep.
don't
So at some point in the game, we'll
go through those.
right.
So for Damon and some of our newer watchers, part of the novelty of what we do is we pick unusual, weird card sets with the idea that most people don't have a whole lot of information on it. We open them literally so they don't have to. So we can discover what's actually hidden in there. Is it worth the money that you invest? We have pulled some very interesting different card packs. Assassin's Creed has been one. We talk about that a bunch, but it was one of those 15th anniversary edition about 2 years ago. It was real huge. But to find literature or anything on it, you just can't.
Right. I mean, what you can find is probably in Chinese.
Yeah.
But like that particular one was officially licensed. So I mean, even though it's printed in China, they're official cards.
Yeah.
We found some misspellings. There's some issues, but still, if you're a fan of the game, like I was, not a diehard fan, but I like the game. Then there's some neat cards, and the artwork is pretty good. So,
Yeah. Okay, you go first on this one.
I'll kick it off. This one is Imhotep Mummy. My microphone is in
In an awkward
an
position.
awkward place.
There you go.
We'll try this, and hopefully I
Okay.
don't get too much ruffling.
Well, this one's a really good one. He showed up on Raw last night. I believe he chokeslammed someone. But it's the Scorpion King himself, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Did you care for the sequel? Did you like for the spinoff, I guess?
The Scorpion King?
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. Like, it was still in the enjoyable, before things went too crazy.
I was a big Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fan back then. Like, almost most of the nation, I think, at that point. And I remember seeing it in the theater. I watched it in Vincent's. And thinking at the time it was really good, except for that scene at the very end where the Scorpion King comes out. And I think it's The Mummy Returns. And they have this...
Tilt this down just a hair.
Yeah, of course.
Because it almost looks like the focal distance was us back here instead of the car.
Yeah,
so I was just trying to get it
yeah.
to key in a little
That
bit
one
more
is
on the
Clash
card.
of the Titans.
We got Imhotep's Secret Love.
More than an autograph card. It's big.
Yeah, I'd be going for that.
This one is Loch Ness Mission. Also realized real hard from looking up there, but need to double check because some of these, even though the description on the back is horizontal, the card is actually vertical. Okay.
The Tale of Nefertiti.
Oh man. Imhotep and Akhenaten.
Anaxinamun.
Anaxinamun.
Like cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
I just made that up. But
I mean,
it's
it
close
works.
close to it.
There we go. What do you write on the focal lens? That makes some cards look a lot nicer.
The only way to travel. Yeah. Well, that's what people are tuning in to see, the cards more than us. Although I do thank you for making me look a little better.
I try.
By comparison.
Evie's Mysterious Past. Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Fury of the Mummy.
I think Larry from Illinois took all the hits out of these packs. And he's like, here, boys, I just went ahead and...
Well, and so I think, if nothing else, this does kind of show the hit rate among the packs, which is something that,
something to take into consideration.
I want to say it says randomly inserted bonus cards feature 9 of the Scorpion King cards, approximately 1 in 11 packs. 6 the Sands of Time cards, 1 in every 17 packs. Pieceworks and autograph cards. It doesn't even list odds. So we'll see. But
last one for me, Thread of the Ages. Appears to be some type of... What do they call that? Scarab?
okay, yeah. Oh, that's the Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpion King. So we're opening 8 packs tonight. I think he sent us something like 50 packs. So we've got a couple more shows. Like I'm really hopeful that we do get, before this is all said and done, one of those hits.
Now this pack feels fuller.
There may actually be some of these in our random pack as well. I mean, we've put some in there, so you never know where they're going to show up. But when we do our midweek minis, if the spinner takes us to random, and that's the one that we pull out of our tool bag, well, then that's what we'll open. So we shall see.
Okay. I will go first. The Mass Fury. What if I just did a whole episode just mispronouncing all of them? Like we've already done that.
Daunting Discovery. That's what the first
first
3 months was.
Of Assassin's Creed. Ardith Bay. I'll tell you what, the real next difficult one I get to pronounce, or that I feel, we'll give it to Damon and see how he handles it.
We got Evie's Quest.
Oh, we're up to 1,000 likes. Thank you, guys. Jonathan. Everybody's favorite card, Jonathan. Don't know that I've ever seen that man's face before in my life.
I saw him more recently on Spartacus, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Escape from the Museum.
Oh, see, there's one. Gotcha.
It got me. I'll fix it.
Noob. Oh, look at there. It's upside down and crooked. Fire.
That was on purpose.
Sure it was.
At that point, oh man.
This one is the Scorpion King Reborn. That's the forehead of security right there.
I got the same one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speed things up just a little bit.
Escape from the museum.
Keep going. I got another Jonathan here. We were just talking about him.
Going after the big guy.
You know, I didn't count. Are there 8 cards in this pack? we need to do a
you
count.
know, I have not. Next pack.
Next
will
one we'll
count.
count and we'll be able to take, because we are starting to get some duplicates at this point in the game for sure.
This one I noticed has a little bit of an indentation up here at the top of the card, but that's our hero card, Rick O'Connell. And actually, I'm going to scoot that out to see. I don't know if you can see it or not. Nope. There's just a little bit of an indentation up here, right there. And then there's the Mass Fury again.
So I think, you know, that is one thing, or a risk that you run with cards and you buy them. Well, it could be anywhere really, but you know, depending upon how they were shipped, or how they were stored, or whatever. Sometimes you just never know, and it's hard to tell by the pack, you know, what condition the stuff on the inside will be. And of course, you know, ideally, if you're not getting it from the store or from a card dealer, you know, ideally it's kept in a smoke-free, pet-free home with low humidity or something like that, you know, just to sort of preserve things. Because I've seen, I don't know if you'd call it a horror story, but like, you know, where people have opened the packs and the cards, like the ink, they're sticking to each other, and then you try to peel them apart and it rips the image right off of it and stuff. So, I mean...
Oh, hey, got some gifts there. Thank you, sir.
All right. Last pack, and I'm just going to go ahead and count. 7. So, each pack has 7 cards.
Oh, okay. Good deal. This was the first card I had. Motep Leaves.
Whoa. Amy's Quest. We're starting to get some real repeats. So we'll
This is, I had this one as my second card in that other pack as well. Mila.
Going after the big guy.
Okay. Damon, I got you.
All right.
You're going to show this card and read the 2 names on the back.
All right. Am I coming around or am I?
Whatever you
However
prefer.
you want.
Yeah.
All right. Coming around.
Okay.
Okay. So I've got Medjai versus Anubis.
I believe that's correct. Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to set it down.
All right.
This dude right here.
Look at that.
What a pro.
Look, he knew what he was doing.
He's watched us fumble through it for the last, you know, Thebes Under Siege.
The Mummy Lives, which I'd had before. I'd actually say most of these were in my first pack. The Scorpion King returns. The final battle begins. Had this one as well. That's the main villain, right? Right?
The
mummy of the first
movie.
One. Yeah. The curse. It's got the Scorpion King there.
I mean, arguably, is he a villain? Forbidden Love? You know, perhaps the one that put the curse on him is the real villain? I don't know. Interesting.
I must face the Scorpion King alone. Imhotep tells his beloved princess. Did I get that one right? Yep. This the last one for me.
That's one for me. Rage of a Noctis in the Moon.
Okay.
So there you have it. That is 8 packs. No hits.
No hits.
I think.
But we can pull up the ones that Larry sent us. We can at least do that.
We can show some of those back off. I'll let you do that.
So we have some autograph cards. Larry from Illinois that sent these to us. Patricia.
Yeah, just go ahead and say that name.
Velasquez. And then we also have Oded Fahir.
So evidently, if you were to buy a box of these, there would be 36 sealed packs in each box, and they guarantee at least one complete set, 1 through 81, in that box.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to commit to a 36 pack box. I don't know what those run for these days. I would imagine if you were to get a Brendan Fraser autograph or a Rock autograph, that that would make it worth it. But
who was the main female lead?
So you had Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, I think if he had her as well, maybe not nearly as big as Brendan Fraser or Dwayne The Rock, but yeah. So, being that it's one of your favorite movies, or one that you've watched a bunch, how do you feel about the overall quality of the cards? Did they meet your expectations?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're basically all shots from the movie.
Yeah.
So it's not like they, some sets that we open, there's new artwork or they've done some behind the scenes stuff. These are pretty much straight from the movies. And of course, you're hoping for one of those hits. A costume piece or an autograph would be big. So I think we're still on the search for that as we open more of these packs and stuff. So I'm gonna hold out hope because he sent us a lot. I'm gonna get IT to work on that line again.
On the cord.
You can help sponsor us, pay the light bill.
Yeah.
And,
realistically, I think these autograph cards are phenomenal. I collect autographs as it is, so that is. I think those are great. I would always dig pulling this and piecework, which is like a actual part of the costume wore by this particular actor. I find the novelty of that really appealing. But I think the actual quality of the print of the cards, to me, they look a bit grainy. Now, granted, you have to think of what they would be taking a still from the actual film from. Like, there would be some natural grain just from how the film's been processed. But I just think some of the other card packs that we've opened, the artwork tends to be a little more appealing. So the presentation, I guess.
This copyright was 2001.
So, 24 years ago?
And this is the thing. I can't even talk. So, like, the trading card industry has grown so much just within the last 5 years or less. I mean, the fact that they even had trading cards for movies, about 20 years ago, and had the actor sign it. I mean, I think, a lot of things from this time period don't have any special inserts at all. You're just looking at base sets and stuff. So
I wouldn't imagine to expect in 2001 to pull a bunch of autograph cards or a bunch of, piecework cards or something like that. I think there's value there.
Well, and I would say, because as we've been doing research, as we've been looking at old packs, to add to the slate of things we want to open, I'm always more excited when there's the possibility of an autograph in one of the packs. So like if it were me, and especially if the money was the same, I would prioritize ones where you could potentially get that. And I know, it's just that thrill of things that it's like gambling. There's like that thrill of what you might pull and stuff. So what do you think, audience? You know, are you more likely to get something if you know that there's the potential for autographs in there, or are you just looking for, you know, like the base card sets, something to complete, something that, again, like, this is almost seeing these cards almost nostalgic for me, you know. But we thanks to Larry, we've already got our base set, so it's not like I need to open a bunch to try to complete that. We've already got that covered, but. So yeah, we'd be interested to hear what you think. If you want to leave some comments below, but do these special inserts, these parallels, the autographs, is that what you know, makes you buy certain sets over others? So
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on.
Recap. Yeah.
Sure. We're going to
have
try to see
coming
where
up?
we're at.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can tell you what sets we've got planned. We'll pay that light bill, and this is great. So next week, we want to show it off. We've got a Super Mario multi-set box coming up, and I'm kind of excited for this. You know, I know quite a few of you out there were or have been following since Indie was doing some retro gaming and stuff like that. And so this is sort of our nod to that, trying to, and I'm not sure you can necessarily call Super Mario retro.
Oh, believe me, there's about 9,000 people in there that used to watch the heck out of some Super Mario. So,
all right, well then,
yeah, that's what I would have definitely showed. Yeah, I'm excited about this.
All right, so
and I think our audience will be too. You know,
so we hope that you enjoy it. You know, again, starting a new year, we're trying some different things and stuff. We want to give you some content that you might be missing. So that's what we're going with. The 21st, we're looking at doing a Marvel Beginnings box.
Oh yeah.
So a request from
should
Indie,
have some art cards or some autographs in there. Yeah.
We'll see. We can only hope.
Yes.
Really. Then on January 28th, we'll be celebrating Chinese Lunar New Year.
Yep.
To be the year of the snake. So we've got a card fun box from Mulan. Box or packs? We've got some card fun Mulan cards, so we'll be trying that out. This is the animated movie.
Yeah.
I think later we may have some packs from the live action movie as well. So we'll try different things. February 4th, we're looking at doing the 2024 core edition of Uno Elite NFL, because India kept saying, like, we might get some sport cards in here at some point. So we can't just go straight sports cards. We got to do something with a little twist. So for whatever reason, they came out with some Uno cards. They put football players on it.
That's your end.
We'll explore that, and that's around Super Bowl. So that'll be our Super Bowl episode, and we'll go with that, and then we'll see what the audience says, and if they want more sports cards, we may fumble our way into it. So then on February 12th, we've got some card fun Disney Princess box, which I'm excited to open those up and see what they're like, and take a few home to the family.
Yeah.
But that'll be our Valentine's episode. The 18th, we'll be doing another Assassin's Creed box, because we like those so much.
Yeah.
Then on the 25th, we've actually got a new thing that I hadn't looked at, but it recently came across my feed or whatever. Cardsmith's Currency Series 4. We'll have 2 packs of that.
Okay.
So they're cards, and they talk about different currencies throughout time and stuff like that, but also like even to the more like common cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
And some of them have like, their hits would be like a little scratch off thing. We can get like 0.001 Bitcoin or whatever. So we may be able to pay our light bill.
There we go.
So
yeah.
here's hoping for that.
Yeah.
And then on March 4th, the last thing that I've got on my list, so about as far out as we can go, Fortnite Series 3, we got a mega box.
That should be a big one.
So we'll try that out as well and see how that goes.
Yeah.
So
Well, I would like to thank Mr. Mitchell. You did have to do a whole lot, but we're going to put you to work here shortly. He was nice enough to be here in the studio with us. We joke about this, but it is true. We don't see a whole lot of interaction here on TikTok, but this is where we do our live show from. We do have a YouTube channel where these videos will be uploaded. This live stream, you'll be able to watch it in its entirety tomorrow on YouTube. You can find that at IndieRPM Curio Hunter. As always, we got our website, unboxtheuniverse.com, where you can find everything from our batarangs, which I moved this back just a little bit here. Let me slide these forward. These are for sale on our website. You can get a set of 3 here, as well as a base. They're $10 a piece. They're made in the USA, CNC cut, and we're real proud of them. One of our sponsors helps with those. We'd like to thank them, SD Custom Machining. And then Chris Ford Designs took care of the base for us as well. We plan on offering that as well. We've been actually doing real well with the batarangs, so we appreciate all the attention.
I think people have really liked them.
Yeah.
You know, and once you get it and you can actually feel the quality.
The one thing that surprises me the most is I had assumed most people would want the set, and what people have actually been doing have been buying 3 of the one they like the most, which I totally get. If you're Batman, maybe you want to carry 3 the same. But anyway, you want to do it, $10 a piece or 3 for $30. And we haven't really figured out what we're going to sell the base for yet, but you should be able to find information on our website. You can also find information on Damon, who's been here, at thedamonmitchell.com. He has a website. You can check it out, tour dates. Be sure to check that out, and be sure to check out the interview video that we'll have coming up with him within the next week or so.
Yep. I also want to say another big thank you to Larry from Illinois for sending these cards in. If you have something that you think we need to share with people, you can go to our website, and it's got instructions on how you can send it in, and who knows, we'll be able to slot it in and share something that you enjoy with people as well.
Yeah, we always say that we'd accept any donation that you want to send to us, because of the nature of receiving stuff from individuals that you don't know off the internet. We will preemptively open, not necessarily card packs, but we will open the box. We won't do an actual live box opening. We will open the box and make sure that the things that are in there are appropriate for our rated G audience.
We're keeping it a family show.
So, and then essentially we would go through it. But if you send something and it is appropriate and it is card related, we will find a way to unbox it and let you know what we think. So,
good.
I think that's it as far as paying the bills. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it.
Okay, I've been IndieRPM.
I'm the Curio Hunter.
And we unbox trading cards so you don't have to.
Happy collecting.
The boys aren't just unboxers, they're forces of nature. IndieRPM once stared at a rare card so intently, it upgraded itself to a legendary Curio Hunter. He's banned from 3 card shops for pulling too many hollows in a row. Their t-shirts, crafted with a level of chaos that can only come from the boys. Their tumblers, keep your drinks as steady as Curio's hand during a high-stakes pack pull. And their hats, they're so stylish, they've been known to cause card collectors to line up just for a photo. Accessories? Oh, they've got those too. Everything you need to channel the unstoppable energy of IndieRPM and Curio Hunter. And just like their live streams, the merch is guaranteed to be 1 part chaos, 2 parts legendary. When you rep the merch, you're not just a fan, you're part of the boys' universe of mayhem. Fair warning, wearing it may cause random strangers to challenge you to a pack battle or ask for your autograph. Get your gear at unboxtheuniverse.com because the boys wouldn't settle for ordinary, and neither should you.